kept your sweater in the corner, 'cause it still smells like last July. Funny how the smallest things can pull the heartbreak back to life. And I've been tracing all the moments that I swear I should've known. But love is blind when you're the one who's terrified of being alone. I replay every midnight like a movie stuck on pause. You were speaking in apologies while I searched for what I lost. And maybe I was reaching for a version of you that died somewhere in the space between your silence and my pride. And I know I should forget you, but my heart won't take the hint. So these are the letters I never sent, the words I swallow, the nights I spent trying to make sense of the pieces you left scattered in my mind. 'Cause loving you was a burning bridge, and I was the one who fell through it. Now all that's left is the echo of a love you left behind. I still talk to you and whisper when the room is cold and dark, just to fill the quiet spaces where you used to warm my heart. And I hate that I still flinch when someone mentions your name, like my chest remembers heartbreak faster than my mind can explain. I've been writing down our memories, trying not to fall apart, but it's hard to heal from someone who still lives inside your heart. And I know you moved to somewhere where my shadow doesn't reach, but I'm haunted by the promises that neither one of us could keep. And I swear I tried to hate you, but I only hated me. So these are the letters I never sent, the cries I hid, the fights I meant, the broken prayers I whispered just to feel you one more time. 'Cause loving you was a losing game, and I was the one who took the blame. Now all I have is the ghost of us fading in the light. Maybe in another lifetime we could have learned how not to break. Maybe love is just a story that some hearts aren't meant to make. But I'll keep the softer memories, the ones untouched by fear. 'Cause even after everything, a part of me stays here. So these are the letters I never sent, every truth, every regret, every version of the ending I rehearsed 1,000 times. And though you'll never read a word, you are still the brightest heart. And somehow losing you became the song I always write. breaks in quiet colors, and I rise with trembling hands, trying hard to face the daylight, like a stranger in my own skin again. Every step feels cold and heavy, every breath a borrowed fight. But the world keeps turning softly, pulling me back into the light. I used to whisper dreams to shadows, hoping someday they'd come true. Now those dreams feel like old letters, sent from someone I once knew. People pass like changing seasons, some stay warm, some fade to gray. And I learned to keep my silence when there's nothing left to say. And though my heart is worn so thin, I gather pieces where I can. These are the footprints of a life, moments breaking, moments bright. We fall apart, we stand again, even when the world feels paper thin. And though the night cuts like a knife, we keep walking through this life. There were nights I drowned in quiet, just the echo of my fears, counting memories like ruins, trying not to disappear. I've held hands that slipped too quickly, loved some souls I had to lose. Every goodbye left me trembling, but it taught me how to choose. I learned hope comes in small whispers, in a tear, a laugh, a prayer. And sometimes strength is just the courage to keep breathing broken air. Not every wound will find its healing, not every scar fades with time, but there's beauty in the hurting, and the courage just to try. And even when I've lost my way, the dawn still finds me every day. These are the footprints of a life, painted in sorrow, painted in light. We bend, we break, we learn to rise, even with tears still
And though the night feels endless wide, we keep walking side by side. If someday you feel forgotten, like your soul can't hold the weight, remember, even broken hearts are still allowed to dream and wait. Life is not about the winning, not about the perfect climb. It's the courage to keep living when you're running out of time. These are the footprints of a life, shadowed roads and fragile light. We stumble forward, bruised and slow, not always sure of where to go, but somehow we survive the night and keep walking through this life. In the darkness I am sitting, searching through the rooms of us. Every memory cuts like fire, every heartbeat feels like dust. I keep reaching for the pieces of the love you walked away from, but everything just slips through my hands like I was never worth enough. And I'm still waiting for you, even though my heart is fading too. I am falling in a lonely left view, buried deep in wounds you left for me to go through. Tears keep breaking down without a sound, like the sky keeps raining on a soul that's drowned. If you could feel the pain I'm holding on to, maybe you would have never walked away so soon. But love keeps dragging me back to a place where I'm the one who breaks. Every breath becomes a struggle when your name haunts all my nights. I keep hearing your goodbye like a ghost beneath the lights. You moved on to calmer places while I'm trapped inside the past, picking up the shattered hopes that were never meant to last. And I'm still trying to be strong, but this battle's one I've lost all along. I am falling in the loneliness of you, wandering the shadows that you pulled me into. Every second cuts deeper than the last, like time itself refuses to let me rest. If fate decided we were meant to break, then why does my heart still stay awake? Still loving, even when it's killing me. If the universe could hear me, hear the way my heart collapses, I'd beg for just a moment to feel your warmth before it passes. But you're a dream I can't return to, a memory that tears me down. I'm losing pieces of myself just by trying to hold my I am falling in the loneliness of you, with no more strength to fight the truth. Let the hours heal what they can't erase, even if the scars forever stay. And if someday the night reminds you of a love you couldn't see, but I knew, know that my heart still calls your name, even though it's the very thing that broke me. I woke up to a room that didn't know my name, shadows hanging on the ceiling, whispering my shame. All the memories that I trusted turned their backs and walked away. Now I'm left with just the echo of the things I couldn't say. I tried running from the silence, but it followed like a ghost. Every heartbeat feels like breaking what I used to love the most. People say that time can heal you, but they never saw me bleed, never felt the empty spaces where a soul used to be. And I know I should be stronger, but I'm slipping underwater, 'cause I'm drowning in the quiet, where the hurt has no end, where the truth hits like violence
broken pieces with the last of my belief. But the thread keeps pulling tighter till it cuts right underneath. I've been holding on to hope like it's a promise never kept. And every dream I tried to bury only woke me with regret. I light candles for the moments that I'll never get back. Say a prayer for all the versions of myself I watched collapse. If loving means to lose this much, I don't want another fight. But even pain becomes a friend when you're alone every night. And I swear I'm trying harder, but I'm sinking even farther. 'Cause I'm drowning in the quiet, where the truth cuts like glass, where the memories get violent and the future won't last. I'm a whisper that's fading in a world out of time. God, I'm losing myself, one breath at a time. If I disappear tomorrow, would the stars still stay the same? Would the world forget my sorrow? Would it even know my name? I keep calling out for mercy, but the night won't answer back. I'm a body without meaning, on a heart that's turning black. I'm still drowning in the quiet, where the love came to die, where the darkness is a riot, tearing holes through the sky. Hold me close if you hear me before I lose the last of my life. 'Cause I'm falling, and I can't survive this night.
In the quiet of the fading night, I'm still reaching for your name. The wind carries you farther from me, leaving my heart cold and drained. All the promises you whispered once are now just echoes in my mind. I try to picture you the way you were, but everything's been stolen by time. I'm lost understand my wounded soul. It's still letting go of the dark. Though I must let you go at last. Though love still lingers in my chest. And if someday you remember all the moments we once held, whisper a little prayer for this heart. The one you broke can never heal. I'll find my peace though it hurts, 'cause loving you was both my blessing and my undoing. I'm lost in my longing for you, healing wounds that never fully fade. Maybe time will mend what's left of me, even if the scars forever stay. If you ever hear my silent cry, it's the voice of a love that refused to die. Though